Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video that kind of inspired by this other guy called it's like called like Adizia Adizi, I don't know, Adizia or something like that. I don't know what his name is. I don't know how to pronounce. Well, I know what his name is. I just don't know how to pronounce it right. He goes into paint. He goes in like a paint pro. Oh, so we have a little bit of a problem here. Hold on. He basically goes into a paint program like this and goes like, "Oh, what if Luxembourg made an empire, like or something, or like what if France made an empire in 2022 or something like that?" And I thought that would be kind of fun to do. He hasn't done one with Spain, so I'm gonna do it on Spain. What if Spain made an empire? And also, I apologize if you hear that in the background of my headset mic, because that's my fan, and if I turn it off, it'll literally get hotter than the Sahara Desert in my room. So I need it on to live. All right, so we're gonna represent Spain in the red here. So all right, here we go. Here we have Spain. And first thing Spain's gonna do is invade Portugal. Also disclaimer: this is like NATO, EU, all the any alliances in the world that don't exist. Now I don't know much about the Spain military, but I do know it would probably defeat Portugal in a war. I mean, like Portugal's completely surrounded; they can't really do anything about it. So Spain begins its advances into Spain or into bruh. Spain invades Spain, guys. Look, Spain's invading Spain. Spain begins its advances into Portugal by going into over in northern Portugal and also into southern Portugal, cutting off Portugal from its southern coast, then cuts off and it goes into Portugal and cuts off and captures Lisbon, and Portugal basically falls. Spain now controls all the Iberian Peninsula and also controls like some of the Azores out here. And now Spain doesn't really have that much else to go. Like they have they have France in the north, which is a pretty big power already. So they're gonna want to invade other people before they do that. Also, let's just pretend they just annex Andorra or something else. So Spain decides to go south and declares war on Morocco. Spain makes a couple of landings. They land right here and also over here, and also like where the territory they already own around these areas. Spain goes down here and connects up with this, and does the same thing with that, and connects up with their army, and then this army makes some movements over here. They don't go down here because that's basically just desert. And they connect with this army and then basically take over all of northern Morocco and just invade the rest of the country. So Morocco is now a colony of Spain. Or maybe it's a formal part of Spain. I don't fucking know. I don't know what Spain would decide in this. Now you can see Spain is starting to look pretty thick. And hungry for more and Spain declares war on Italy. Alright, disclaimer here. I just want to let you guys know that in the next part, somehow I didn't realize that I made Corsica a part of Italy for some reason. Like I had Spain invade it like it was just another part of Italy, and I just want you to know yes I realized that, and I know it's wrong. I'm just too lazy to record it again, record the whole video. Yeah, that's just how it is. Just bear with me here. Now in real life this would never happen because Spain and Italy have really good relations, and have had good relations ever since Italy became a country. But again, this is alternate universe. Nothing applies here. Like alliances, like diplomatic relations, don't apply here. Spain then begins a landing point here on Corsica, and then basically just takes over the entire island. And they do the same with Corsica. Spain then has two more landing points here on Sardinia and also here, like somewhere like right here where Rome is or something near Rome. And also, if you haven't realized, Spain is also buffed in this. Like Spain probably wouldn't be able to do this in real life, but here they are because they're buffed. It's an empire. So then they make advances up here. They take out Sardinia or Sicily and make advances up this peninsula thing, and then they do this too with this, and then they split Italy in two, cutting off Italy's supply, obviously. And they connect their forces down here, and just take out Italy. Take out the southern part of Italy. They then go up here and taking out the more richer areas of, and then they go up here, take out Venice, and Italy, surrenders. All right, so then Spain annexes these regions and then makes Italy a puppet. So they kind of look like how they did like when at the height of like the Spanish Empire in a little bit, except they just don't have any of this land up here, or like they had like random exclades of land in France for some reason. I'm not a huge like aficionado and like that part of history with like the Spanish Empire and all that, but and Spain's starting to look pretty good. And then Spain decides to go invade Cuba or something. Now Spain would be able to do this easily. They just have a couple of landing points here. They just need to get naval superiority. They'd have a couple of landing points probably here and maybe over here in Havana or something, and probably capture that island there. Spain in real life could probably do it. Well, obviously not, because the U.S. would probably just go like, bro, what the fuck. But yeah, Havana or Cuba, whatever, just falls and then gets annexed by Spain. So Spain now has an overseas colony and they're looking pretty good. So then they decide to look over towards maybe more African colonies. Well, actually, they probably should have annexed Western Sahara, because I think Morocco controls most of that. So let me just give that to them real quick. Here we go. Spain Empire in 2022 looks pretty nice so far. Maybe they go down and invade. Just go over here and invade Equatorial Guinea or something. Here we go. Here's what I think a Spanish Empire would look like in 2022. It's a pretty short video. I know whatever his name is, his videos are normally longer. But the Spanish Empire probably wouldn't look anything too significant. It'd probably just look like something like this. Just pretty simple empire. They have Cuba, Equatorial Guinea, Morocco, and took out some other places. Or maybe let's have them invade Ireland or something. Spain declares war on Ireland, which drags them into a war with Britain, because, well, I don't think Britain would want Spain on their territory, or near their territory. That is. And France, not wanting to miss out on the fun, they joined Spain in the war. Here, let me make it so it's not part of Spain. There we go. Look, the Spain ally. Not wanting to miss out on a chance to beat up Britain, they joined Spain in the war. Alright, so here's roughly what the Navy map would look like. Probably look something like this. I didn't really color in the Mediterranean, because the war's not going to be really happening over here. Also, of course, Spain would take out Gibraltar, but Gibraltar doesn't really exist on this map. So Navy skirmishes start happening around probably like over here. Maybe they take out the Navy over here. And they start threatening the British mainland, and they basically get rid of the Irish army or Irish navy in the region. Landings then begin on the Irish mainland, and it gets taken out pretty quickly. They also advance into Northern Ireland, and those will take it out. They take out the British navy in this region over here. They pretty much have complete control over the waters. Oh shit! Pretty much have complete control of the sea, and basically take out the entire, ocean. Britain pretty much has no naval superiority anymore, and then France and Spain then begin landings on around Cornwall over here, and also here. Get up here, they make some landings, and then go up the British mainland. Also, this isn't like actually happening in like 2 seconds, like I'm drawing it out. This would probably be months of fighting right here. Ireland alone would have probably just been a couple of months of fighting there. But again, Spain is supposed to be a Spanish empire, so they're buff, so they take out England and then invade the rest of it. And then go up into Scotland up here, and then England basically surrenders. And here's how the end result would eventually turn out. France would annex these regions right here, and England or Scotland would be given independence. And now Great Britain is now just England. And Spain would annex Ireland, Cornwall, and Wales. So here's what I think a Spanish Empire would end up in the 21st century, or in 2022. I didn't really make them invade any of the Americas very much, because I feel like Spain probably would struggle maybe a little bit, because, well, this isn't really realistic anyway, so it probably shouldn't have mattered. But also, USA kind of is like, oh, the Europeans shouldn't be here, even though I made Spain invade Cuba. But again, unrealistic. Basically the entire video contradicted itself probably 1,000 times. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun to make a video like this. Spain Empire in 2022. Or by now it'd probably be like probably like 2048 or something with all what they all invaded and shit. But here, just Spain Empire, Italy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Share the video to your friends or something. Tell them, oh, this video is pretty cool. Or maybe dislike the video if you didn't like it. Obviously, you know. And yeah, see you guys later.